30th, and I'm coming around Doran Point, looking at Cascade Glacier and Cox Glacier there to the right. And as I'm coming around the corner, I am just amazed by this massive peak coming up. Mount Muir. I'm dying to go and check it out. Alright, July 1st. I'm in Harriman Fiord, looking directly in the middle of the screen there at Harriman Glacier. And I'm going to give you a little tour of the art gallery in front of me, filled with glaciers. Now coming in the middle is Cataract Glacier, coming from very high and extending with some waterfalls down to the water. To its right, the massive and amazing Surprise Glacier is just phenomenal. Mount Muir, somewhere up above it to the right, is at 7,600 feet. All of that, though, is enclosed in the clouds. Then that waterfall indicates Baker Glacier above it. Even more to the right, you get Serpentine Glacier, covered mostly in dirt and carbon that's fallen from Mount Gilbert at 9,600 feet. Yesterday, there was a little bit of blue in the sky, and I could actually see into the highest reaches, and oh my goodness, it's a whole other world up there. 9,600 feet, looking around with all these glaciers below would be something else. But as we're looking from sea level up and getting to see the grandeur from this minuscule perspective. Surprise Glacier in front of us. Cataract Glacier is above to the left. It kind of seeps in like a teardrop. Some waterfalls coming down into the water below. Still probably 2 miles from the glacier, but there's a lot of discharge that's flowing south, kind of from my right to my left. So now I'm coming up to Cascade Glacier on the left, rising to 5,500 feet. And what's cool is that you can actually see up there what's going on at the top. I'm hitting some weird currents here, and I've got no doubt it's from all of the silt and sediment that's the schist that's deposited by these glaciers and moves around and creates a really very varied underwater landscape. As you can see, I'm getting moved to the left without me doing anything. That iceberg is just sitting pretty well still. I'm about to hit a really big slowdown. Anyway, and then straight ahead there's a 2,500 foot glacier, and to the far right is a 5,000 foot glacier falling down to the water. That's just crazy to me how 5,000 feet of elevation change of ice can happen over
Well, for Cascade, it's literally 2.5 miles. The one on the left, 2.5 miles, 5,500 feet down, slipping ice. And you can see where it's just falling off the rock below it, carving away at that rock slowly, ages to finish its work. And then the one straight ahead, you can see on the sides all of the rock dust that it's bringing down. Sometimes they call that glacier flour. And it's so fine, it's literally the friction of the ice against the rock that's breaking it down, making it like a nature's gravel factory. There's a waterfall on the left, showing water moving really fast, and a glacier on the right, showing it move really, really slowly.